Artemis roamed the forest with a grace that was both ethereal and commanding. Her silver bow slung over her shoulder, she moved silently through the underbrush, her footfalls making no sound on the soft forest floor. The creatures of the forest sensed her presence, but rather than fleeing, they seemed to gather closer, drawn by her protective aura. Deer, rabbits, and even the elusive fox felt safe under her guardianship. Artemis was not just a hunter. She was the embodiment of the wild's fierce and nurturing spirit. Her eyes, sharp and bright like a wolf's, scanned the surroundings constantly, ever watchful for any signs of danger. She was particularly vigilant about protecting the young, both human and animal. To them, she was a figure of awe, a savior who appeared in times of need, her arrows swift and true. One evening, as the sun set over the dense canopy, casting a golden glow over the leaves, Artemis stumbled upon a young girl lost and scared in the woods. The child's tears had dampened her cheeks, and her cries for help were barely audible over the rustling leaves and chirping crickets. In an instant, Artemis was by her side, wrapping her in a comforting embrace. "Do not be afraid," she whispered, her voice soft but firm. "I will guide you home." With Artemis's guidance, the path through the treacherous terrain seemed less daunting. They walked together, the goddess's presence a calming balm to the frightened child. As they moved, the forest seemed to part before them, branches shifting out of the way, as if paying homage to their guardian. By the time they reached the edge of the forest, the moon had risen, casting a silvery light on their path. The girl, now filled with a sense of wonder and gratitude, looked up at Artemis with wide eyes. "Thank you," she said, her voice filled with awe. Artemis smiled, her gaze full of warmth. "Remember, child, the forest is not a place of fear, but of beauty and life. Respect it, and it will always welcome you." With that, she vanished into the shadows, her mission ever onward, her duty to protect the wild and the young never ceasing. And so, the legend of Artemis, guardian of the forest, grew, her spirit forever intertwined with the essence of nature and the exuberance of youth.